But I need us to talk about something. Ne? Many of us have what we call vision boards, or maybe journals, and where we write the things that we want to achieve, whether it's in a year, in 6 months, in 5 years, or whatever. And then we get to a point where we start ticking off those things. Ne? For example, maybe you've been eyeing that position, and then you get to be shortlisted, you go to the interview, you bag that position, right? That comes with a very nice package. But then we have a tendency of not being appreciative of the successes that we get to achieve. We tend to, we are in a rat race where after you get that position, or when you get that qualification, you start thinking, oh, what's next? What else should I be achieving or targeting? We do not soak in the blessings that God has provided for us. And I think it is very important that we start doing that. Start pause and take a pause and think about where you come from. Think about the things that you ask God to bless you with, and that He really came through for you, that job, that healing, that house, that car, that business booming. Start appreciating the things that God has blessed you with, and start thinking about how He has truly come through for you in the days and in the things that you've been asking Him to come through for you. I think it is very important for us to really appreciate what God has done in our lives. You are not at a point where you were a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 5 years ago. And if you sit down and you really count all of those things, you'll be in so much awe of God's love, of God's grace in your life and over your life. And I pray that going forward, each and every moment, you get a moment of silence, to really appreciate where God has placed you, what God has done in your life, in your family's lives, and you start thanking God. Thank God for all of these blessings. Thank God for carrying you through, for sending the right people, the resources for you to be able to achieve the things that you have achieved. And I pray that as you start planning also forward for some of the things that you have included in your vision boards, in your journals, those things that you want to achieve, that you will start appreciating God for each and every step that He's taking to move you to that dream, and that each and every moment of your life you will be grateful for everything that God keeps on doing for you. Let's be grateful. Let's have a grateful life, a grateful attitude, and we will start seeing that we are blessed beyond measure, and God is always coming through for us.